Open your closet. Now envision it with half the clothes but double the style. It may seem impossible, but today, I will guide you on how to achieve that transformation. After years of accumulation, our wardrobes often turn into museums of our past rather than functional tools for our present. But what if your closet could be both organized and filled solely with pieces you genuinely love to wear? Welcome to the 9 types of clothes you should declutter now. I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey toward a more simplified and stylish wardrobe that truly serves you. At this remarkable juncture in life, it's essential to acknowledge that decluttering our wardrobes after 60 transcends mere physical space. Each garment embodies decades of memories, milestones, and various chapters of our existence. Some items have accompanied us through career triumphs, family gatherings, and pivotal life changes. This journey demands not only practical wisdom but also a deep emotional understanding. Yet, I've come to realize that clinging to clothes that no longer serve us can weigh us down, both physically and emotionally. When we let go of what no longer serves us, we open up a realm for what truly matters. Today, I will lead you through the process of pinpointing 9 distinct categories of clothing that many women over 60 can confidently part with. For each category, I will elucidate why these items often lose their relevance, how to recognize them within your own wardrobe, and provide practical guidance for their release. By the conclusion of our journey together, you will possess clear criteria for making decisions about your attire, liberating yourself from the weight of an overflowing closet. As we embark on the journey of crafting a wardrobe that is not only functional and flattering but also brings joy to our everyday lives, let us first turn our attention to a category ripe for decluttering: the clothes that no longer fit properly. It is essential to begin with this crucial step, letting go of garments that do not align with your body as it stands today. This process is not rooted in judgment. Rather, it is an act of self-honor, embracing who you are in this moment. Our bodies evolve naturally over time, and particularly after the age of 60, we may experience shifts in proportions, weight distribution, or posture. Recognizing these changes is key to curating a wardrobe that truly reflects and celebrates our current selves. Change is an inherent part of life, and it often manifests in our wardrobes. The garments that once hugged our figures flawlessly a decade ago may no longer serve us as they once did. Many women cling to pieces from their 40s or 50s, nurturing the hope of slipping back into them one day. However, I propose a more empowering perspective. Embrace the body you possess today, rich with the wisdom and experiences of your journey. After the age of 60, numerous physical transformations can influence the way clothing fits. Waistlines may soften, shoulders may narrow or take on a rounded shape, and height may diminish by an inch or more as time passes. Changes in bone density can shift our proportions, and hormonal fluctuations may lead to a redistribution of weight. These transformations do not detract from your beauty. Rather, they are integral to the journey of life. However, they do indicate that clothing designed for a different body shape may no longer highlight your natural assets. Here are 5 unmistakable signs that a garment no longer fits as it should. First, any piece of clothing that causes physical discomfort is a clear indicator. If you find yourself constantly adjusting it, if seams press into your skin, or if you feel restricted in your movements, it's time to reconsider that garment. Second, garments. The tension or strain that manifests across various areas, forming stress lines in the fabric, particularly around the chest, back, or hips. Next, consider garments that sag or bag inappropriately, such as drooping shoulders, excess fabric at the waist, or pants that gather at the ankles. Additionally, reflect on items you find yourself constantly adjusting. If you're perpetually pulling up a neckline or tugging down a hemline, it's a clear signal from your body. Lastly, think about clothing that evokes self-consciousness instead of confidence. If your thoughts are consumed by discomfort rather than assurance, it's time for a change. Your focus may be more on the outfit than the conversation at hand, but it's crucial to recognize when a garment isn't serving you well. Here's a straightforward 3-step fit test to apply to each piece as you determine what to keep. Step 1. Put the garment on and stand naturally in front of a mirror, avoiding any adjustments to your posture that might enhance the clothing's appearance. Step 2. Move around as you typically would. Sit down, reach up, bend over slightly. Does the garment accommodate these movements comfortably?
Step 3. Ask
yourself honestly, if I saw this in a store today, would I choose to buy it? Should I find that an item no longer aligns with my current self, it may be time to part ways. Keep in mind that alterations can work wonders, turning a poorly fitting piece into something exquisite. Garments crafted from quality materials and superior construction may warrant the investment in tailoring, but discretion is key. Not every item in your collection deserves this treatment. When you don attire that complements your body as it is now, extraordinary changes unfold. You exude a polished and cohesive appearance effortlessly, and a newfound comfort and confidence envelop you throughout the day. Above all, you convey to yourself the essential truth that you are worthy of looking and feeling your best, just as you are at this moment. Well-fitting clothes can indeed lend you a more youthful appearance, unlike the discomfort of squeezing into something too small or the overwhelming nature of oversized garments. The right fit fosters proportion and balance, accentuating your natural assets. Today's action step invites you to choose one category from your closet, perhaps pants or button-up shirts, and try on each piece, applying our 3-step fit test. Approach this process with honesty, yet kindness towards yourself. Create 3 distinct piles: fits perfectly, needs alterations, and time to release. As you embark on the journey of decluttering, take a moment to consider whether these items can find new life through donation, benefiting someone else in the process. Remember, parting with clothes that no longer fit is not a sign of defeat. Rather, it is an opportunity to create space for pieces that truly reflect and celebrate who you are today. Now that we've addressed the challenge of ill-fitting garments, let us turn our attention to another category that often claims valuable space in the closets of many women over 60. Outdated professional attire. Whether you have recently retired or have been relishing the joys of post-work life for years, those blazers, structured dresses, and formal suits from your career days may still be taking up prime real estate in your wardrobe. Today, we delve into the art of thoughtfully transitioning pieces from your wardrobe, or perhaps even repurposing them to align with your current lifestyle. Retirement marks a profound shift that deserves reflection in your closet. Many of us have dedicated years to curating professional wardrobes that exude authority and competence, investing in quality garments, and establishing a work uniform that has served us faithfully. Yet, it's worth pondering. How often in the past year have you truly donned that tailored suit or those formal office dresses? If the answer is seldom, it's evident that these garments no longer resonate with your present life. Your wardrobe ought to mirror your current self, not the person you were during your working years. This doesn't imply a departure from elegance or fashion. Instead, it invites you to welcome attire that aligns with your current pursuits and priorities. Not every piece of professional clothing must exit your closet. Think about keeping versatile items that can transition into casual wear. A well-tailored blazer, for instance, can pair beautifully with jeans for a lunch outing with friends, while a simple sheath can serve multiple occasions. The dress could be ideal for special occasions when paired with various accessories. The second category consists of items crafted from exceptional materials or featuring timeless designs that not only fit well but also bring joy. Thirdly, a curated selection of more formal attire is essential for those who serve on boards, attend fundraisers, or engage in activities that necessitate business casual dress. The crux of the matter lies in being discerning and truthful about your genuine lifestyle requirements, rather than entertaining hypothetical scenarios. Consider parting with dated power suits characterized by exaggerated shoulders or those that are excessively formal. Styles that seem disconnected from contemporary fashion, particularly career wear tied to a previous profession, now hold little relevance in your current life. Duplicates abound. Perhaps 5 similar black pantsuits were once essential, but now 1 or 2 would suffice. Items showing visible wear such as shine at the elbows, faded colors, or outdated cuts are unlikely to flatter even in casual settings. Before making decisions about what to part with, contemplate how some pieces might be revitalized. Professional blouses, for instance, can often be quite versatile. Casual pants or skirts can seamlessly blend with quality cardigans and sweaters from your workdays, enriching your laid-back wardrobe. Classic pumps with moderate heels may still serve you well for special occasions. The key lies in distinguishing the truly versatile items from those that are undeniably office attire, which no longer fits into your present lifestyle. For many women, professional clothing symbolizes years of achievement, hard work, and identity. If you find yourself hesitant to part with these pieces, take a moment to acknowledge those feelings. Perhaps keeping one or two signature items could provide a sense of continuity. Moments in your career may be marked by the framing of a special scarf or the preservation of your favorite power suit. Yet, it is essential to remember that your accomplishments and professional identity endure beyond the garments you wear. The confidence, skills, and wisdom you cultivate throughout your journey are intrinsic to your being, not merely what resides in your closet. Professional attire in good condition can serve a greater purpose when donated to organizations that support women entering or re-entering the workforce. Programs like Dress for Success offer business attire to women striving for success. For those navigating the job market without the means to acquire suitable interview attire, the knowledge that your thoughtfully curated work wardrobe is aiding another woman in her career journey adds a profound layer of significance to the act of letting go. It shifts the narrative from mere separation to a meaningful act of passing forward. Now that we've explored your professional wardrobe, let us delve into our third category, quite literally, uncomfortable shoes that may be covertly undermining your comfort and mobility. Those stunning stilettos may grace your closet, but if they remain unworn for years due to discomfort after just 10 minutes, it's time for a candid discussion about foot health. As we journey beyond the age of 60, our feet undergo remarkable transformations. The arches that once provided support may flatten, the width can expand, and the natural cushioning that has served us faithfully begins to wane. After years of bearing our weight, our feet merit shoes that honor these inevitable changes. Foot pain transcends mere discomfort. It influences our posture, balance, and our desire to remain active. When our feet are in distress, the entire body feels the repercussions. Thus, prioritizing foot health is not a matter of vanity, but rather a crucial aspect of self-care that profoundly affects our mobility and independence. It may be time to reconsider those high heels over 2 inches that disrupt body alignment and constrict our toes. Toe boxes that constrict your forefoot serve as a reminder that toes require ample space to spread naturally, ensuring proper balance. Shoes with entirely flat soles devoid of arch support, along with any footwear that induces pain, numbness, or demands an endless breaking-in period, should be reconsidered. Heavy shoes that contribute to fatigue while walking, or those you've reserved solely for sitting occasions, have no rightful place in your closet if they hinder your comfort. Stylish alternatives that provide support exist. Comfort does not necessitate a compromise on style. The current footwear market presents exquisite options featuring modest heels. Heights ranging from 1 to 1.5 inches offer elevation while maintaining stability. Cushioned insoles effectively absorb shock and alleviate pressure on joints. Wider toe boxes, crafted in stylish designs, ensure proper toe alignment. Adjustable features, such as straps or laces, cater to foot changes throughout the day. Lightweight materials prevent any unnecessary burden with each step. For every pair in your closet, consider 3 simple questions. Could I comfortably walk half a mile in these shoes? Do my feet feel as good when I take them off as they did when I put them on? Would I purchase these today, armed with the knowledge I now have about foot health? Health is paramount. If you find yourself answering no to any of these questions, it may be time to express gratitude to those shoes for their service and bid them farewell. With your feet now properly supported, let us delve into that section of your closet where formal dresses, cocktail attire, and special occasion outfits have been patiently awaiting their moment to shine once more. Many of us possess a collection of just-in-case formal wear that occupies valuable closet space. These garments often embody significant investments and cherished memories, making it particularly difficult to assess them with objectivity.
Take
a moment to reflect on your current lifestyle and social engagements. How many formal events have you truly attended in the last 2 years? For many women over 60, this question uncovers a gap between the formal attire we hold on to and the events we actually participate in. As we age, our social calendars naturally shift. The frequent formal work functions, charity galas, and elaborate weddings of our earlier years often transition into more casual gatherings. Yet our wardrobes don't always align with this new reality. It may be time to consider parting with those occasion-specific outfits for events that no longer feature in our lives. Formal business dinners or black tie galas evoke a sense of dated elegance, styles that might render one feeling out of place in today's fashion landscape. As trends evolve, what once felt sophisticated a decade ago may now appear conspicuously outdated. Consider pieces that demanded specific undergarments or accessories, which you may no longer possess or desire to wear. Items that once suited a different climate or season in your life, such as heavy velvet gowns, can feel impractical if you've moved to a warmer region. Additionally, formal wear that no longer aligns with your body or aesthetic preferences can be a common concern for many women in their 60s. Beyond a streamlined approach, it is effective to maintain just one or two versatile special occasion outfits that can be adapted with different accessories. A well-cut black dress, an elegant pantsuit, or a beautiful top with formal trousers can serve multiple functions across various events. This strategy not only saves closet space, but also alleviates the stress of shopping for new formal wear when an occasion arises. If you find yourself holding on to a particular formal piece for sentimental reasons, perhaps a mother of the bride dress, or an ensemble donned for a momentous occasion prompts reflection on whether the attire itself warrants preservation or if the essence of the memory can be celebrated in alternative ways. Capturing a high-quality photograph of the garment before parting with it, preserving a small swatch of fabric, or curating a memory book filled with snapshots from the event allows one to cherish the experience without compromising precious closet space. Special occasion attire in excellent condition can spread joy to others through donation, with organizations like Becca's Closet offering formal wear to young women in need of prom dresses. Theater groups frequently embrace donations of formal wear for their costume departments, understanding that your thoughtfully chosen pieces will help forge new memories for others. This perspective can transform the act of letting go into a positive experience rather than a sense of loss. Having discussed special occasion attire, let us now shift our focus to a more pragmatic category: high-maintenance clothing items that require considerable time, energy, or expense to remain wearable. At this juncture in life, many women are reevaluating how they allocate their time and resources, recognizing that garments demanding extensive care may have once seemed worthwhile. In earlier decades, we may have put forth considerable effort, but it is time for a renewed assessment aligned with your present priorities. High-maintenance garments entail three notable costs that extend beyond their initial purchase price: the time dedicated to their care, the mental energy required to recall specific instructions, and the continuous financial burden of specialized cleaning. Reflect on whether the enjoyment or utility derived from these garments justifies these persistent investments. Could that time, mental energy, and money be better allocated to pursuits and relationships that hold greater significance for you today? Take a moment to contemplate. When assessing garments designated as dry clean only, particularly those that demand regular cleaning, one must consider items that necessitate ironing prior to each wear. Delicate fabrics, susceptible to snags and pulls, as well as those with unique washing instructions, come into play. White or light-colored pieces requiring frequent stain treatments, along with embellished items that complicate the washing process or demand repairs, also warrant attention. Additionally, clothing with intricate storage requirements to preserve shape or prevent damage should be evaluated. For each maintenance-heavy piece, reflect on the question: how often have I truly worn this in the past year? Many high-maintenance items remain untouched, precisely because their care demands create a barrier to their use. There exists a comparable, easier care alternative available today, as modern fabric technology often delivers low-maintenance options that replicate the appearance of more demanding materials. Does caring for this item feel burdensome or enjoyable? Some special pieces may justify the effort if you truly appreciate their care as a mindful practice. Think about substituting high-maintenance favorites with washable silk or silk alternatives that provide a similar drape and feel, or wrinkle-resistant cotton blends instead of pure cotton that requires more attention. Ironing knits that maintain their shape effortlessly, without the need for special blocking or storage, is a practical choice. Opting for darker colors or patterns can cleverly disguise minor stains between washes. Quality synthetic blends are designed for easy care while still offering a natural feel. Many women find a newfound sense of freedom after letting go of high-maintenance clothing. Your wardrobe should be a source of support, not a cause for extra work or anxiety. Keep in mind that simplifying care requirements does not equate to compromising your standards for self-presentation. Rather, it involves making deliberate choices that resonate with your current lifestyle. In contemplating our life values and the allocation of our energy, one must ponder if the hours spared from the upkeep of intricate garments could be more wisely spent on pursuits that infuse our lives with deeper significance and joy at this juncture. Having tackled the high-maintenance items, we now turn our attention to a category that frequently occupies our closets: the trendy pieces of yesteryear that failed to elevate our natural beauty or resonate with our personal style. Fashion trends may ebb and flow, yet genuine style remains eternal. While certain vintage elements may possess a quaint retro charm, others, they can easily seem outdated, inadvertently making us appear older instead of enhancing our present selves. It's crucial to recognize the difference between timeless classics and fleeting trends. Classic items, such as a tailored blazer, high-quality denim, or a sleek sheath dress, defy the passage of time, maintaining their relevance and appeal despite the ever-shifting landscape of fashion. In contrast, trends come with an expiration date. Those bold patterns, unconventional cuts, or dramatic silhouettes that dominate the scene for a brief moment inevitably fade into the background. Time markers that may seem misaligned with contemporary styles warrant a reevaluation of the striking prints that once captured the essence of particular decades. Consider the extreme silhouettes, overly boxy, excessively flared, or dramatically oversized, that once ruled the fashion landscape. Prominent hardware such as buckles or embellishments that characterized a specific era also deserves attention. Additionally, unusual collar or sleeve treatments that unmistakably denote a certain time period, along with distinctive color palettes that have faded from relevance, should be scrutinized. Lastly, exaggerated proportions, whether too tight or too loose, call for careful consideration. When assessing potentially dated items, consider this simple method. Don the garment with modern accessories and stand before a full-length mirror. Observe where your gaze is drawn first. Does it focus on you or the clothing? If the garment diverts attention from your face and figure, it may overshadow you rather than highlight your natural beauty. Reflect on whether this piece makes you appear contemporary and lively, or if it evokes a past version of yourself. In pursuit of timeless style, one should contemplate the allure of investing in garments characterized by simple, clean lines that gracefully enhance your current silhouette. Opt for quality fabrics that drape beautifully and retain their form, alongside versatile colors that harmonize with your skin tone, hair, and eyes. Consider proportions that align with your height and frame, and seek out subtle details that introduce intrigue without overwhelming the overall aesthetic. These elements form a foundation of elegance that rises above the ephemeral nature of fashion trends, allowing for the occasional addition of trendy accessories without the burden of committing to entire ensembles that may soon feel outdated. Moreover, not all older pieces must be discarded. True vintage items of exceptional quality can seamlessly integrate into a modern wardrobe, can be breathtaking when crafted with exquisite materials, enhancing rather than clashing with your unique body shape. They are designed in modern styles rather than as complete period ensembles, embodying aspects of your true personal aesthetic rather than merely echoing a fleeting fashion trend. Now, we come to perhaps the most complex category: clothing items we retain not for their practicality, but for the memories they encapsulate, sentimental pieces that seldom, if ever, see the light of day. By our 60s, we have gathered garments that narrate our story. In the tapestry of our lives, there exists a special dress from a child's wedding, a sweater lovingly knitted by a cherished one, or a jacket that accompanied us on a memorable journey. While these items are imbued with genuine emotional significance, they often consume both physical and mental space that might be better utilized in our present existence. Our attachment to certain garments transcends their mere material worth. These pieces act as tangible links to pivotal moments, relationships, and chapters of our story. Yet, it is crucial to acknowledge an important distinction. The memories themselves reside in our hearts and minds, not within the confines of these physical objects. The garment serves as a catalyst for memory, rather than the memory itself. This insight allows us to engage in sentimental decluttering with a blend of reverence for our emotional ties and a clear perspective on what genuinely benefits us in the present. When evaluating sentimental items, reflect on these inquiries. Does this piece ignite true joy upon sight, or does it stir complex feelings such as guilt or sorrow? If I were to retain only 20% of my cherished clothing, would this item earn its place in that carefully chosen selection? Am I holding on to it out of love, or for another reason? Is the obligation to hold onto this item overshadowed by the difficulty of letting go? Does its presence honor the memory, or might that memory be better preserved through other means? Could this piece be hindering my ability to fully embrace the present? For those truly special items that you choose not to keep as they are, consider these alternatives. Capture a professional photograph of the item before parting with it, create a digital or printed memory book that occupies little space, or transform a section of the fabric into something new, a memory quilt square, framed fabric art, or a small keepsake. Imagine a beloved stuffed animal or a cherished ornament, each holding a story waiting to be shared. As you pass these treasured pieces to family members who may find joy in them now, consider retaining just one representative item from each category, rather than the entire collection, perhaps a single concert t-shirt instead of 20. It may be wise to designate a specific, limited space for purely sentimental items, such as a memory box or a solitary shelf. This approach creates a natural boundary that honors the significance of these pieces while preventing the clutter of sentimentality from overwhelming your living space. When space is at a premium, we instinctively become more discerning, keeping only the most meaningful items close to our hearts. Meaningful items take precedence over everything that holds emotional attachment. Many women share their experiences of feeling unburdened after carefully evaluating sentimental clothing, choosing to retain only the most significant pieces while discovering alternative methods to commemorate other memories. This process allows for the creation of both physical and emotional space in one's present life. It's essential to remember that letting go of an item does not lessen the value of the memory it embodies. Often, the most respectful way to honor the past is through deliberate choices regarding what truly deserves to be kept. In the present moment, having tackled the emotional hurdles posed by sentimental clothing, we now shift our focus to a practical concern that plagues nearly every wardrobe: the buildup of duplicates and multiples that occupy space without enhancing versatility. When we discover a piece that truly resonates, a perfect white t-shirt, comfortable black pants, or a flattering sweater, it's only natural to gather several over time. Yet, these well-meaning duplicates can quickly overwhelm our closets, generating unwarranted bulk and stifling our wardrobe creativity. The tendency to collect multiples often arises from genuine concerns: the fear of missing out on that perfect item again, the desire for backups of beloved pieces, or the instinctive reaction to snag a deal on something already cherished. While purchasing duplicates may appear sensible at first glance, it can ultimately result in cluttered closets, decision fatigue during the dressing process, and, paradoxically, reduced versatility despite an abundance of clothing. Consider the common sight of duplicate collections: basic tops in nearly indistinguishable shades and styles, or an array of black pants that differ only slightly. In the realm of fashion, one often encounters subtle distinctions among various coats and jackets, each fulfilling a similar purpose. Scarves and accessories may present themselves in akin hues, while shoes exhibit only minor deviations in design. Sweaters and cardigans often share a fundamental silhouette. When contemplating each category of clothing, it is essential to assess what is genuinely necessary. How many days a week do you realistically don this type of garment? How frequently do you engage in laundry? What is the expected lifespan of this item with regular use? For many women over 60, These inquiries illuminate the fact that we require far fewer pieces than we tend to accumulate. Typically, 3 to 5 of any basic item suffices, while 1 or 2 of more specialized pieces may be adequate. When selecting which multiples to retain, it is essential to ensure that the items are kept in the best condition. Prioritize those that fit most comfortably at present, and opt for a diverse palette that harmonizes with various other pieces. Aim for the highest quality versions whenever possible, and keep the items you instinctively reach for first when faced with a choice. Rather than accumulating several similar pieces, consider cultivating a purposeful variety. For instance, instead of 5 nearly identical navy sweaters, choose 1 crew neck, 1 V-neck, and 1 cardigan in navy. Similarly, rather than multiple black pants in the same style, select 1 tailored pair and 1 casual pair. Consider a pull-on style for your basic tees, opting for a variety of necklines and sleeve lengths instead of multiple identical pieces. As you move forward, think about embracing a sustainable approach when acquiring new items that fulfill the same purpose as those you already possess. Release their predecessors. This practice helps maintain balance in your wardrobe and guarantees that each piece receives its fair share of wear. We now arrive at our final category, one that unifies all aspects: clothing that no longer resonates with your current lifestyle, activities, and preferences as you navigate life at 60 and beyond. Often, our lives appear markedly different from those of earlier decades. We may have shifted from corporate environments to creative endeavors, relocated to new climates, embraced fresh hobbies, or altered our social interactions. Yet, our wardrobes often seem to be trapped in the past, cluttered with garments suited for a life we no longer inhabit. This disconnect between lifestyle and wardrobe invites reflection. Take a moment to ponder how you truly spend your time today. What activities occupy your typical week? What environments do you frequently traverse? What practical needs arise from your current way of living? Examine your closet anew. Does it hold mainly garments that align with your present pursuits, or is it still filled with items from a life you have outgrown? Be mindful of these common mismatches. Corporate attire when you've adopted a laid-back retirement, vacation wear for journeys you no longer embark on, specialized clothing for hobbies you've set aside, climate-inappropriate pieces after a move, heavy structured outfits when comfort has become your priority, and intricate ensembles when your style has evolved. As we evolve, so too should our approach to simplicity. Take a moment to reflect on your weekly wardrobe choices. Engage in this enlightening exercise. Over the past month, what percentage of your clothes did you truly wear? Many women find it surprising that they often utilize less than 20% of their wardrobe, while the remaining 80% caters to theoretical needs or bygone lifestyles. Your clothing ought to mirror your current life, not the past or the aspirations you hold. Aspirational clothing seldom serves us effectively. It may be wise to curate your collection in proportion to your actual activities. Devote a significant portion of your time to casual environments and let that reflect in your wardrobe choices. Aim for a collection that prioritizes comfort and ease, reserving a select few pieces for those less common events. Embrace your true tastes, liberating yourself from the constraints of societal expectations. If certain colors or styles have never resonated with you, grant yourself the freedom to part with them. Recognize when a shift in your lifestyle is lasting and adapt your clothing accordingly. This concluding aspect presents an opportunity for transformation. An opportunity arises not merely to declutter, but to embark on a journey of rediscovery and redefinition of your personal style. Consider which colors genuinely evoke feelings of vibrancy and confidence within you now. Reflect on the silhouettes that harmonize with your current body and movement needs. Contemplate the fabrics that caress your skin and bolster your comfort. Assess how much variety truly enriches your life, as opposed to inducing decision fatigue. The insights gleaned from these reflections can form a framework for a wardrobe that authentically serves and expresses who you are today. Many women find that aligning their wardrobes with their actual lives brings a profound sense of liberation when they open their closets. Accurately reflects your essence and the way you navigate life, transforming the act of getting dressed into a simpler, more joyful experience. an authentic expression of your present self rather than a negotiation with your past. Before we conclude, I wish to impart some valuable bonus tips on handling the items you've chosen to part with from your wardrobe. Decluttering is merely half the journey. The manner in which you responsibly dispose of unwanted clothing holds significance as well. Let us delve into some meaningful avenues to grant your clothes a second life while minimizing waste. When contemplating the environmental impact of donating clothes, it is essential to explore thoughtful options that align with specific needs. Consider organizations like Dress for Success, which supports women entering the workforce by providing them with essential interview and workplace attire. For those looking to donate special occasion wear, programs such as Becca's Closet offer formal dresses to teens who may not have the means to afford prom attire. Additionally, local women's shelters frequently seek everyday basics in good condition, as these practical clothing items can significantly aid clients in their journey of rebuilding their lives. Explore research organizations in your vicinity and reach out to verify their current needs. This guarantees that your donations genuinely assist rather than burden these services. For quality pieces and higher value items in excellent condition, consider consignment shops that cater to mature women's clothing, as well as online platforms such as ThredUp, Poshmark, or eBay. Additionally, local Facebook marketplace groups that focus on your demographic and community clothing swaps can provide opportunities to exchange unwanted items for those you find useful. Sold items can breathe new life into your wardrobe, allowing you to select a few carefully chosen pieces that align with your current lifestyle. For those items that are too worn or damaged for donation, many H&M and North Face stores provide textile recycling programs. Earth911.com can assist in locating textile recycling facilities nearby. Additionally, some animal shelters welcome old t-shirts and soft fabrics for bedding. Think about repurposing truly worn items as cleaning rags before discarding them. It's worth noting that even stained or damaged natural fiber clothing can often be recycled instead of ending up in a landfill. To prevent future clutter accumulation, consider implementing a strategy. The one-in-one rule for new purchases encourages a mindful approach to seasonal wardrobe reviews, allowing us to identify items before they languish unworn for years. Keeping a small donation bag in your closet facilitates immediate decluttering whenever we recognize something that no longer serves us. Capturing photos of outfits we adore creates a visual reference, helping us steer clear of duplicate purchases. The manner in which we let go of clothes can hold as much significance as the way we acquire them. By thoughtfully seeking new homes for items that have outlived their purpose, we extend their usefulness. In our journey to embrace life and lessen our environmental impact, we have delved into the 9 categories of clothing that merit careful decluttering. Now, let us unite these insights and discuss your forthcoming steps. Each category stands as a chance not merely to free up physical space, but to harmonize your wardrobe with your current self and what genuinely fulfills you at this remarkable phase of life. Women who engage in this thoughtful decluttering process frequently share experiences of increased ease and joy in their daily dressing, along with the rediscovery of beloved pieces that had been obscured among the rest. The newfound confidence in one's appearance has streamlined laundry and maintenance routines, fostering a revitalized sense of personal style that feels both genuine and contemporary. I urge you to start with just one category that resonates with you today. Carve out a 2-hour window this week to dedicate solely to that category, applying the criteria we've discussed. Your wardrobe should reflect who you are in this moment, your wisdom, your journey, and your true self. You deserve clothing that enhances your current life, bringing both functionality and joy. I would be eager to hear about your experience. Share your decluttering journey in the comments below. Which category will you tackle first? What insights emerged as you reflected on your wardrobe through these new perspectives? Your experience might inspire someone else to take this important step. If you found this guidance helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content on creating a vibrant, simplified lifestyle after 60. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time.